Okay, another box, some interesting bits. I think this is a lot of taps and dies and things, so that is a rather nice tap wrench. I've had a look to see if I can find any maker's mark, but nothing yet. Well, that doesn't mean I won't find anything. So that's definitely going to have a clean up. Nice die holder. I can't see what the die is that's in it. Leave that for the moment. Some twist drills. What are these things? That's strange. Drill 5/16 USA. Well, they're not any kind of drill because there's no sharpness on them. This wouldn't be... This looks like some sort of like stud extractor set. Yes, like easy outs. Yeah, I bet that's what that is. I've never seen anything like that before. I've usually seen the ones with spirals on. Okay, that's interesting. What else have we got? A pair of metal cutters. No, not sure what that is. No, not sure what. Tins. What have we got in the tins? Nothing much. Usual assortment of just junk bits and pieces that we've all got, I suppose. We store them away. Tiny little spanner there. Block. Mega zones for coughs, colds, catarrh. Oh, what are they? See, that's got a thread in it. Doesn't seem to fit that. Looks like they're all threaded. Right, that has me beat. Anybody recognises that? What they are, what they're for? I think the tin's just as interesting. Got here chalk, the springs. Nothing much. Chain. Players No Name Tobacco. Oh, right, okay. Machine screws. Pin. Just an assortment of bits. Looks like there's some grub screws. I suppose that's got to use somewhere. means there's some grub screws in there. That's a key for a shaft. And just more circuits. That's just bits and pieces, isn't it? That's that side. Back. What do we have this side? Anything of interest to bring out? Apart from junk. There's a little pulley there. Nothing else much in there. What is this? Looks like some kind of shear. Well, I'm not quite sure what for. Ah. And there's another handle for it. I wonder what the difference between the two is. Could be the angle or something. Made in England. Can't make out the maker's name on it. It's different. Taps. BSE. Half-inch. Half-inch 16. Half-inch. They're all half-inch taps. So it's the it's the full set of half-inch taps. Very handy to have. Presto hand taps. 5/8 BSW. So that's Whitworth's. 5/8. Okay. Electrical tape. Draper D25 die nut set, 1/4 inch SAE. What was that, 1/4 to 1/2 inch? Yeah, so we'll start with a 1/4. These old vinyl packets don't have to go hard over the years. Maybe a trouble getting out. They all look there. That's interesting. My stomach's doing what? What do we have here? Native American logo on it, so it's in reasonable condition. Warrior, England. BSW 3/4. Die nut. That's a Presto. BSW 1/2 inch. Oh dear, this isn't a mess. Ew. Yuck. That's going to want to clean. I know, can't read that. Well, I shan't go through all these, but there's various taps in here of varying sizes, all rusty, but will likely clean up. That looks like a piece out of that little they look like they belong in there. Wow. Yeah. What else have we got? So we've got a cover on. Yeah, various taps. Some small. They'll all get a clean up. Okay, that's that box. This took a while. Right, I picked up 2 motors out of that old shed as well. And these are 240 volt, single phase, 50 hertz, 10 amp, 1420 revs per minute. So 1.5 kilowatt. That's about 2 horsepower, isn't it? 1.5 to 2 horsepower. Comes nice. So does that. I think I've got my new lathe motor that I've been after. That'll certainly be better than, I think that's either a 1/4 or a 1/3 horse that's on there at the moment. 2 horse or 1.5. I was just going to go to 1 horsepower. But if I've got it, why not use it? It won't hurt to go oversize on it, I'm sure. And I've got a spare one, providing they both work. I took the cover off of this one. Inside the little electrical box, it all seems in good condition. So on the lid, for this one, it's got the wiring diagrams for reversing the rotation, so it can be wired up to run both ways. That I can do through the switch. So that's quite a good find. I'll leave them off for now. That's 2 motors. Put one out of the way. Okay, so nice wolf drill. So it looks like it's got 4 speeds, 500, 590, 1200 and 1400. It's a 500 watt drill. That'll get a nice clean up. And we have, what size is this? Some about 7-inch. Yeah, that'll be a 7-inch grinder. Well, I'm guessing from that on there it's a Metabo. How does it work? What's this cable like? Ooh. There, but the inner cores look alright. Had to repair there, so it's going to need a new cable on it. Must be daring. Okay. No idea how this turns on. that looks as though that is the switch there. That could be a little bit tight for it. Let's see. Yes, that made me jump. What was I expecting though? Well, at least it works. That's going to want freeing up. That seems alright. A 7-inch grinder. Right, that'll do for that little lot. Alright, we're getting down them. I think there's only 2 small boxes to go after this. So there is a nice set of pullers. I do have a set of pullers, but nothing that big. Chipping hammer. Nice hex key. Box spanner of some sort. And another one. Nice 3-inch record G-crimp. Now that, I'm going to say, is bearing pullers. By the looks. Some kind of lifting bar. There's all sorts of bars in here. That's bronze by the looks of it, brass or bronze. It's just loads and loads of round bars, more solder. I guess he wanted some purchase on a screw at one time. Nice punch. Just the jaws. Another jaw. Oh, look at that. Record 924. Don't know what that is. Yeah, they're the same size. Okay. Key stop, round bar, a big old lathe tool. That's a beast. That's too big to go in mine. Edgar Allan. Sheffield, England. I found I've got some more of these. Okay, more key stock. A load of old masonry drills. Everybody's on SDS these days, so I should imagine these are pretty much past it now. Yep. That's nice, double-ended file. Feels in good condition as well. mason master. The masonry bit. So these I could use on my lathe. They're about the right size. That's interesting. They will be kept. Very good. A few wire wheels. They're always handy. That's the old Black & Decker one. That's that lot. Last but one box. A few books in here. Lister engine. That'd be very interesting and desirable to somebody, no doubt. Very nice. Jap industrial engine. Douglas single cylinder. Morris Marina book. I remember he did have a Morris Marina. Briggs and Stratton. Spare part list with illustration for FNR ploughs and implements. William H. King. Well, that's interesting, I suppose. Well, that's the books. What else have we got? A big lump of square steel that's been hammered a lot. I don't have a hacksaw big enough to fit that. Yes, I do have some of that black bit. Pass. Looks like we've got a few of these valve grinder thingies. Pass. I don't know. Looks like there's something missing that perhaps should go in the end there. Well, I'll clean up. No bends or buckles on it, providing it's square. That will clean up. It's like grinding paste. Junior hacksaw. Another bolt, wires, another wire wheel, mounting grinder. That looks like some kind of ratchet drive. That wants a good clean up, doesn't it? That'll get a clean up. See what it looks like. VBW 65KL it says on there. They're quite interesting. 1 inch chrome vanadium. Well, it looks to me as though that opens a bit more than 1 inch, but I don't know, I'll believe them. Oh, that's quite interesting, that is. There's no name on there. I suppose there was a name on there at one time. I shall have to have a see if I can find out who they were made by. Bit of old wire. That looks like spark plug gapping. Yeah, Champion spark plug gap tool. Some blades off of something. Chuck key. Okay, that's that little lot. I think there's no longer a box. The bottom's about to fall out of that. Large wrenches, Eagle brand, made in England. One inch or 1 1/8 BSF, 1 1/8 Whitworth, 1 1/4 BSF. It's quite a hefty one. DW2, Melco, England. I would imagine that's for probably getting wheel nuts off a tractor or something that are deep inside the wheel rim. Bristol, it's all Imperial. I think that's exactly the same size as Snail brand. There's a little one. It does have a logo on there, can't read it. Nothing on there. Gordon Tools. Oh, some rare names here. Brit Tool. Carrington Kestrel. British made. Brit Tool. Brit Tool. Bedford. No name on that. Little crowbar. Shield, the unique moisture displacer, penitent lubricant and corrosion preventer. I imagine that's kind of WD-40, isn't it? Yeah, kind of smells like it. That's quite full. Alright, well there you go, there's some interesting stuff. So I've got lots of projects I can do in here, lots of tools to restore, but I've certainly got some projects now to do. I can get the lathe sorted out with a proper motor on it, so we can sort that. I've still got the lead screw crank to finish off. I've done one video on that at the start of it when I put that gear onto the lead screw. I've got all the bits to complete it now. I just need to get around to doing it. So there's some work on the lathe to do. Let's bring her over here and show you. Right, so on the Atlas drill I've got the proper bumper to do, because I have, if I can find it, there, I've got a piece of 1/2 inch rubber, so that will make the proper bumper to go in there. I just need to find out more accurately what the sizes of the bumper was. This is a tub of bits I didn't show you because it's mainly nuts, bolts, bits of metal, that's all. Mostly just junk. So, lots to do. Lots to get on with. Well, I hope you found that interesting, looking at that stuff. See you again soon when I decide what I'm going to do next. Bye for now. Okay, it runs.